know you've been a client of ours for a while, but if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself and telling us about what you do.
Sure. Mike Sutton, the managing partner of Kaibo Capital Partners. We're a Dallas-based private equity firm that invests in lower middle market businesses.
Awesome. Okay. Well, and, like I said, I know you've been a client for a while, but we'd love to hear what it was about our service that made you decide to engage with us.
Yeah, it was a pretty much a no-brainer in the beginning. We had businesses that had expense categories that really weren't core to those companies. When the guys within those businesses were focusing on other areas, and so the shared savings model really made a lot of sense for us. I mean, we viewed it as a no-risk opportunity to put more dollars on the bottom line, and that's ultimately what's ended up happening. And really, what on the upside of it that we really never expected was the ongoing service level of P3 is such that it took a lot of that audit function off the hands of some of our employees, freed them up even more time to do what they need to do to continue growing our businesses. So it was really a win-win situation.
Yeah, awesome. Appreciate that. Can you talk a little bit about the results that we've produced for you all thus far?
Yeah, I think in the first business that we had you guys work on, we saved about $30,000 or so just on the waste side, and we're looking at a savings of about another $100,000 a year in merchant processing. So such a great situation to save $130,000 annually, pretty much, without really having to do a whole lot. It was just a great situation.
Awesome. Yeah. So was there anything particular that you liked the most about our service?
Yeah, the ease of it from my perspective, I mean, certainly within the companies themselves, there's a little more detail and work to be done. But from our perspective, I mean, we have other opportunities in our portfolio companies, and I have the assurance of knowing that when I put P3 in front of any of the CEOs or any of the folks that work in these companies, that you guys are going to do a professional job, you're going to make their lives easier, and they're going to save money. And I know from my perspective, I'll never hear from the CEO who says it was difficult or it was a pain. Even the ones that are reluctant always end up coming back and saying, look, that was great, and our guys are happy, and they don't have to focus on those items anymore because they trust you guys to do it.
Great. So what advice would you offer somebody else that's considering our service?
I mean, it's a no-brainer. Like, I don't know why everybody wouldn't do this. I mean, unless you're such a large company that you have people who can focus on a day-to-day basis on this, which I just don't think there are that many that do. I don't know why someone wouldn't take you guys up. I mean, it cost us nothing up front for you guys to dig in. You've done work for us in the past in companies we were looking at, and helped us look and see where the savings were pre-acquisition. And every time that's panned out, you've been right. You beat every estimate that you put in front of us, and that's a positive on our end.
Great. So were you all surprised that we were able to produce results, or do you feel like you kind of knew there was always opportunity and wanted to let somebody take a look at it?
Yeah, the first time I might have been a little surprised. I mean, you never really know at first, and you say, all right, it's a no-risk situation, so let's see what these guys can do. And when you end up producing those results, it's sort of a pleasant surprise of like, oh, okay, these guys said they could do it, and they actually did. It's great, I mean, nowadays I just expect you guys to come back with a bunch of savings. So bar keeps getting higher, and you keep beating it.
What would you say to somebody that would maybe respond by saying like, oh, we've already got that covered, or we can handle that in-house. We don't need any outside expertise in this area?
Yeah, the couple times that's come up, and we've seen guys say that and kind of nudged them to trying this out because it is sort of a no-risk situation. It's turned out that there was always more there, and that isn't, we've never gone back to the employees within our companies and kind of given them a hard time. I think they do a good job of getting things in place, but they're just not in these markets on a day-to-day basis. They don't stretch past the reach of the existing company. And so, we don't expect them to be experts in non-core areas. We expect them to be experts in the core areas of the business. And so, when we've seen that happen, we've, certainly understood it, pushed a little bit to get you guys in there, and the results, I think, proved that it was the right thing to do.
Great. So anything else you would like to let people know or think they should know about this service?
No, I mean, it's such a straightforward proposition. It really works. I think there's a ton of opportunities to find the savings, and you guys do a great job of it. I mean, we couldn't be happier about it. We'll continue using you. I don't understand why everybody wouldn't do it, but that's sort of choice.
Well, hey, Mike, no, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing some thoughts, and best of luck with everything. I'm sure we'll be in touch.
All right, man. Appreciate it.